What is up, guys? Welcome to a brand new video, a quick speed build here. So my Rags to Riches challenge, I just raised 13,000 simoleons, and for that I want to do a quick speed build of my Rags to Riches home. So Ian has been raising good money, and here he is building up his home real quick. With the challenge, we end up having to get a couple stats up, so the rules require you to get up 5 handiness and 3 logic, or vice versa. Can't recall right now, but one of the two. So this is a quick speed build, $13,000. Whenever I start a home, I always like to start out with the outline. I like to look at what I'm going to be working with. Just like an overall appearance of the house is just how I always start it. And the 13K doesn't seem to impact my build all that much. I end up using all used counters and used furniture, make it the cheapest it possibly can, especially for the kitchen. But later on you'll see that it really restrains me here. There's a lot of starter homes in The Sims that are already pretty dang cheap. There's a handful that are starter homes by obviously the devs, the original starter homes that were uploaded into the game. But none of them clock in as cheap as 13K. This is excluding the actual land value. So this is just the home. With the challenge, we start off with a plot of land, so I didn't worry too much about that. Instead, I just worried about building a home that we could afford with the little amount of money he had. So trying to get all the colors nice. One of the few things I always forget to do is lighting. I don't know why. I usually just get them saucer lights, the ones that just light up the entire room. They're my favorite lights in the game, just because how bright they are. But I'm going to try and avoid that in this build here. I end up using them later on, but we'll talk about that when that comes along. Quick dining room set, get a little bit of light on that dining room, some natural light there. Go some curtains on that bad boy. This entire design is a 2-bedroom, 1-bath with the bare essentials, a small dining room like you would have in any home, and then a bathroom, obviously a living room. I don't think a house would be complete without a living room, so we grabbed that. I actually really enjoyed that rug there. I don't know what pack it came with, I missed it, but I never noticed how many different designs it had. So when I was messing around with it, I had a bunch of different designs with it. Other thing I want to do is make sure this house looks cheap. You can always make an expensive starter home, but we're only spending 13,000, so I kind of wanted to be dirt cheap. I figured that'd be a little bit more fun, at my opinion, having a house that looks kind of dingy and dirty. Obviously, those are the cheapest couches you can get. And here we go into the bedroom quick. Been loving the Rags to Riches. It's actually my first time ever running it besides on Twitch. I've never done it before. So doing it on YouTube has been nothing but a blast. I obviously have a lot of fun with the homeless teen challenges, but this one's a little bit different. There's like some other rules that aren't part of the homeless teen. So homeless teen, you obviously can't talk to adults and stuff. With the Rags to Riches, you can talk to adults. It's just you're still poor at the start, and that's what makes it a lot of fun. Obviously, a lot of challenges start like that, though. Like if you ever start the Legacy, I believe that one starts with 0 simoleons as well. Been always trying to get better at building. My building's always been kind of lackluster. It's never been all that great. I think it's one of those things that you just gotta keep working with. And right here, I'm trying to mess around with the double. The double bed just doesn't fit in the room. It's only a 3-long room, so you just can't run a double bed right now. We're going to end up expanding this house in the future to beat the challenge. I believe you need 4-bed, 3-bath, maybe? Something like that. So we'll probably end up expanding this house in the future, but for now, it's just going to be a cheap little house, as cheap as we can get it. Obviously, the worst bed you can get won't be fun for my sim to sleep on, but it'll be better than sleeping outside. Thought about right there doing the rat holes. I love that they added that with the City Living expansion. They added rats and mice and stuff, and I think that's super cool. I was contemplating actually using it, but I ended up picking against that. If you guys want me to use it, let me know and I'm down to use it. Have mice running through my house, a little mouse family would be hilarious. Just more things to handle, you know? And right about here, I start seeing my money constraints really limit me. So I obviously want a little bit of a porch because it just doesn't look right without one. So I'm messing around, I'm like, doesn't look good, and let's keep trying. And there it is, I'm down to 94 bucks. I'm like, dang, the nice bed's gotta go. I end up getting a $300 bed, get another grand to spend on this front area here. I would love to see if you guys ever do a cheap build. 10K would be even crazier if you were able to build a very simple house with 10,000. It would be awesome. I'd love to check that out. Now just getting this roof. I really miss auto roofing. It was such a relief when auto roofing was a thing. I just stink at auto roofing. It's just no fun at all, and I'm just very bad at it, so it always irks me. But I just started doing this exactly the same roof for almost every single house. You'll see it in a second. I've been running this roof for all the houses I do just because I think it looks professional. I think. Oh, look at how nice that looks. So I think it looks sort of professional, so I'm overall satisfied with it, and that is pretty much the end of the build. Just getting a little landscape, and I don't have enough money to actually make it look nice here. I would have loved to try and spend more time on landscaping. That's something I really need to work on. And obviously this needs a lot more clutter, but money-wise, clutter is just not cost-effective right now. Trying to look at a couple paintings here. Going to try and check up some clutter, see if I can find anything that I can use. Only 200 bucks to try and finish up this house, so I don't got many options there. Some tongs on the counter and a coat rack. Beautiful, and that's pretty much all I could afford at that time. Nice painting there. I ended up selling the painting near that door over there. That center door, so I could afford the painting above the TV. And that was kind of weird. The rooms didn't connect. They're all considered still individual rooms from the outside, so it doesn't look perfect there, but it's good enough for me. I'm satisfied. And that is the home. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate the viewership and support. If you guys are enjoying the series, make sure to share it with a friend. Tweet at me. Make sure to leave a comment, like, and all those mumbo jumbos. You guys know what's good. I'm probably going to be doing more speed builds in the future. I love Sim Supply's tiny homes, so that's what I recommend. I'll catch you guys all very soon. I hope you all have a great night. Thank you.